Hello, welcome back here with Convergent Birds, Reverse 1999.
Congratulations, Miss Sonetto. You are the fastest learner of our doctrine among all the visitors in the past half-century.
Is this a flashback to Sonetto's backstory?
On behalf of all orators, I award you this laurel wreath.
No, I wouldn't have achieved this without your guidance.
She's talking about that thing that's on her head?
These mathematics statements are really inspiring. I've learned a lot. But there's still something confusing me, such as Pythagoras and his golden thigh, his memory of the previous lifetimes as the son of Hermes, and the transmigration for every 216 years. Could you please tell me more about these?
Why would people fail to see the charm of the matrices?
Oh, it's not a flashback, because 37's here.
This is not right. I need to spend more time on teaching.
Anyone, save us!
They're still running away from her.
My journey of art is doomed to fail. I really don't want to study maths anymore. Help.
They're complaining about studying.
Timekeeper, you are here.
I heard that you completed all the lessons on the scripture.
I'm not going to tell her that Manus Vindictae is here.
This laurel wreath suits you well.
What was her name again? Arcane? Or
Timekeeper,
Arcana?
I'm sorry. At the assembly, I failed to understand the arcanist's logic. It was totally different to the debates I have participated in. But now I have...
That was not your fault, Sonetto. It is I need to tell you something more important.
I've
signed a peace agreement with Arcana, and the price of breaking it is... death.
Oh, so we're telling her about Arcana and the bracelet, okay.
What? So Manus Vindictae is also restrained by the stone bangle like we are.
Wait, does she have one on her too? I thought we just had one.
Yes. She put it on without hesitation.
I still wouldn't trust Arcana.
But I don't think her purpose would be as simple as hearkening the ancient wisdom.
I think she'd somehow find a loophole around it.
I attacked Manus' followers earlier as 37 asked me to. But I received no punishment from the bangle.
Does it not work then, or does it only work if you attack Arcana?
Perhaps this island makes its own judgment on what to be classified as hostility. Like it has a mind of its own.
That would make sense, because this island's society is not that great.
Sonetto, do not report this to the headquarters before we figure out how the bangle works. After all, there are many other things to investigate on this island, other than Manus Vindictae.
I see. I will contact Miss Druvis and Miss Moiselle first and keep an eye on Arcana.
I keep forgetting we still have Druvis. I don't know who that is. Are we not gonna address why Manus is on the island?
Timekeeper, this island, the Manus' mask, and your suitcase are all immune to the storm. Does this mean we could collect more asymmetrical nuclide R samples?
I tried to collect some samples last night in the outer region of the island. But the detecting device showed nothing. If we were to find out more, we have to go to the center area.
What are you conspiring now?
I keep forgetting about her. She just pops up whenever.
Do not poke the fire with swords, and do not jump over a crossbar. The assembly will not be held every time when there's a crime. Please take heed of my warning, and do not overstep the line. Learn a lesson from them.
What was her number? I know she had a number, but she threw it away. Oh, I forget she was here. Does she get a number, or is she like Regulus? I don't know her name. I completely forgot her name.
Lilia!
That's her name.
Didn't you say you have Regulus with you safely?
Apologies, Vertin. I was going to rescue Sonetto through a very creative underground tunnel.
I like how she's all dirtied up
What do you mean by that?
because she got buried by rubble.
Things didn't quite go as planned.
Not a bad innovation for a simple clap on the forehead. If only you didn't miscalculate the location of the explosion.
This apple is grateful that it didn't get blasted into a puddle of apple jam.
Warning. Shell cleaning required. Warning.
Where did that come from?
I don't know why, but when I was in that cave, ideas kept flooding into my head. Though, judging by the outcome, they weren't all good ideas.
On a routine patrol, I found them trying to break into the cave. I'm not surprised that an irrational number would try to trespass on forbidden grounds. But you two? The integer and the fraction? What were you doing with her? This is a serious crime.
I thought she was a rebel. Why is she worrying about crime?
Do we have to go through this debate again?
It's okay, Timekeeper. I will defend Regulus. I've thoroughly studied the scripture, and this time I'm sure I can do better.
Wait, are we gonna go through the debate again?
Forget it.
Forget it.
It is unwise to waste time trying to understand an irrational number's motive.
Why is she about numbers? She threw her away. I thought she didn't care about numbers.
Besides, we should let the reckless take care of the least important matters. That's it. Regulus, you will come with me to clean the beach.
Huh? Me? Again?
She's always on the beach.
Since you have too many floating points, words of discipline would not work on you.
I have no idea why it's doing that.
We would have suggested you study with the rest of the students here. Abstain from eating meat, bathe in cold water, rise with the Apollo star, study our doctrine, read the scripture aloud on the beach, so as to remove your floating points and purify your soul.
What? I won't do any of that.
But taking your peculiar character into consideration, I decided that some compulsory labor would be the better option.
Oh, that's the best news of the day. I'd rather clean up the rubbish on the beach than be surrounded by people giving sermons all the time. At least the rubbish doesn't talk gibberish. I'd be dead if you didn't change your mind.
Regulus, studying the scripture is not that scary. They will teach you and guide you until you take full command.
Sonetto's all about class and school, so it's normal for her. But Regulus does not like any of that stuff.
Just like taking lessons at school.
Imagine she probably skipped school a lot, or just quit school altogether. Sonetto probably did not miss a day.
Is that what schools are like?
Wait, did she not go to school?
Haven't you been to a school, Regulus?
Taking that as a no.
Haha! A great pirate would not remember trivial matters as such.
Or maybe she did and she just doesn't remember it. She completely forgot everything.
So, where were we? Which part of the beach needs to be taken care of by the great captain?
My laboratory.
Wait, when did she show up?
Whoa! Where did you pop up from?
"37. Aren't you supposed to preach to the visitors?"
I've seen their numbers. A group of negative repeating infinite decimals. They will achieve nothing but to repeatedly step in the river of mistakes. I gave up on them.
They are Manus followers, so we don't really care about them.
Fine.
Wait, didn't Verdun say she attacked them? Didn't think she knew how to protect herself. Did she just swing her suitcase at them?
Those of you who are complicit in breaking into the cave will also be sent to labor. Sonetto and Lilia will come with me to patrol. Regulus, you can go clean the lab. As for Verton, you will assist 37 with her study of the emanation.
Emanation. I feel like I've heard that word before.
Don't waste more time on the trivial matters of the phenomenal world. Integers.
What do you mean by that?
That was the sole reason you were on this island, was it not?
I think the reason why we're on here is because we just washed up on here. We weren't heading for this specifically, were we not?
Don't let down your guard. The arcanists on this island are not as easy to deal with as you imagined. Down in the cave, I heard some pretty alluring and intriguing anecdotes.
Miss Lilia, this way. You will cover this area.
Stay on the radio.
Are we patrolling, or are we, like, what are we doing? Are we actually cleaning up the beach?
Don't worry, Timekeeper. Lilia and I will keep an eye on Manus Vindictae.
We're counting on you, Sonetto.
Oh, they're keeping an eye on Manus. Okay.
I have a feeling we are coming closer to a big secret.
What? What am I looking at? So your so-called sacred project is this gigantic IDM computer?
DM, what is that?
I was curious about them during my stay in Laplace. Those later versions of the model are so much better than the 66 ones. But this one doesn't seem that far advanced to those. This is not a junk piece the Manus sold you, is it?
Items of the phenomenal world are all a waste. This one is long broken. After the emanation, we couldn't find anyone to repair it.
Is their version of the storm the emanation?
Why do you keep referring to the storm as the emanation?
Okay, yeah, so it is.
What does the emanation mean? It is the waves of Numa.
So have they experienced it before?
We are the expellees of the world of forms. We were banished to this damp and dark cave. Everyone here is obsessed with the fake light on the wall, but forgets to look for the truth. Numa, however, will lead us to escape the cave and return to a more supreme realm.
Eh? You make it sound like we're living in piles of rubbish.
Aren't we?
Of course not. If you ask me, I'd say you have absolutely no idea how wonderful the outside world is. Because you have never left here to try it yourself.
She's basically a shut-in.
Dr. Pepper, the music festivals, Rory Storm, the Hollies, and the Rolling Stones. Oh, there are too many to count.
I don't think she'd understand any of what you just said.
If it weren't for this sick storm, I would still be riding a motorcycle in one of those races in London.
Your soul must be pretty contaminated.
And the computer, they can calculate extremely large numbers within seconds, better than hundreds of thousands of you combined together.
In the case of numbers, it's not the bigger the better. Also, this computer has never played a useful part in our study.
Come on, mate. You people just leave it in a cave. It's like sending an infant to the kitchen and waiting for it to bring you dinner.
Wait, they have a computer? Is that what she's saying? I thought they were stuck in the Stone Age. Why do they have a computer?
Never mind, you'll see what I mean after I fix it.
Can you fix an IDM Regulus?
No, but I've seen the Laplace people do it. Shouldn't be too difficult, I assume.
She's gonna end up breaking it.
I got you, home. What is that? What the f*** is...
My time has come.
Hey, yo, what the f***?
A few moments later.
Oh, the dust! When was the last time you sent people down here to clean? Oh, some critters are nesting here. Oh, did I break into your party? Vertin, come give me a hand. They won't let me touch them.
Anyone offer your seat to the senior?
Alright, in order for her to get good damage, I have to buff first.
Never alone and rarely outnumbered.
But do this.
Our minds are as one. Never alone and rarely outnumbered.
Let's do that first.
Easy. For everyone.
Devour it all.
I think the lower that number is, the higher the
Try for
damage
free.
I do. That counter is a lifesaver. Forget to use these. Can I merge them with this? I cannot. Okay. Let's do it with the counter then. Let's do this.
Handle it gently.
That way I can
Our
use
minds
that.
are as one.
A little bit hot here.
Please. Listen.
Counter's good. Kill them. Almost. No, it is. And that person's gonna take damage. We got that done.
You fixed it.
So she did fix the computer.
It's great to have you clean the laboratory, Regulus. Your floating point immediately reduced.
Oh, is that a compliment? Sounds like one to me. Thank you.
It's a wordplay, Captain. Infinity minus any numbers still equals to infinity.
Oh, fine, fine. I should have given up the idea of changing your eccentric sorting system a long time ago. What's the meaning of humans inventing computers if these machines were only left here for some critters to nest in?
Thanks to you, now we can have a look at the previous models, Regulus.
Have they ever used this computer, or did they just leave it?
But it's a pity since it only has the data before 2003. Everything in the past 4 years has gone missing.
Wait, what year are we in again? Or 2003. Let me do some math real quick. Are you stuck in 2007? I think she's used this computer before because there's no way she's that good at typing.
This is our chronology, Vertin. From 1999 to 2007, the emanation has taken place 7 times.
Oh, we are in 2007.
In the initial 4 years, the emanation has a pattern. First, it brought us back to the 90s, then the 80s, and then the 70s.
But then why are we 2007 if we went to the 70s?
After that, it suddenly leaped to the 30s. In the subsequent 3 years, it took place twice.
Every record here can perfectly match what is in the Foundation's files. Wait, these are the records before 2003, you say? But this one refers to the storm in 1966, which happened recently.
Wait, what time are we in? Are we in 2007 or 1966?
These are indeed the records before 2003. What's following the records is our forecast.
That's to say, you prophesied the 1966 storm 4 years prior to its occurrence.
Wait, they can predict the storm?
How is this possible? That you are clever enough to develop such a precise mathematical model, while at the same time you just let the IDM become the home of these critters.
It's surprising that they can predict something like that, but they're all basically cavemen.
We just worked out the patterns in the number sequences.
You made such precise prediction even without leaving the island. That's incredible.
You don't need to go into a river to find out the pattern of its flow. Moreover, we would send people to observe in the phenomenal world. My mother was one of them.
They would send people out of the island to go into the storm, but they die. And she sent her mom? Her mom did?
She is the co-author of this model. Nobody knows this computer better than her.
So you have a mother too?
37. Where is your mother now? Like many people, she was restored to her true form. Since then, I took over this laboratory.
She did die. Starting to know these people's language. I'm assuming true form means they basically died.
That's typically how the bullshit goes, you feel me?
The form, you said? 37? What is it? What kind of question is this? The form, or the essence, is what's left of you after all the fakeness has been peeled off.
Yes. Okay, that makes plenty of sense.